All right, so for the first fight, we're gonna break down. It was the featured prelim fight between Bo Nickel and Rodolfo Vieira. This was a pretty fun fight. Bo Nickel looked amazing on the feet. His striking looked a lot better, and Loki was starting to slow down a little bit in that third round. He was even getting booed and everything, and then boom, out of nowhere, that head kick. I was gonna say what you think of the head kick watching it live, but you want to tell them what you were doing?
Yeah. So the first round happened. Bo Nickel looked amazing, and I was like, all right, Bo Nickel looks improved. He actually looks aggressive. He's not being passive. He's
Mm-hmm.
going after it. He had a beautiful slam
Oh, dude, that
takedown.
was so nice. You're
That
right.
was I was like, this guy's using his wrestling credentials. He's
Mm-hmm.
not afraid like he was against Paul Craig. Um, with grappling with a jiu-jitsu ace in Rodolfo Vieira because this guy's like a I don't know how many time world champ jiu-jitsu guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he had no fear of that what was coming back at him. He just went out there and he was humbling the well he was reminding people, you know, he lost to RDR. That's not a bad loss. This fight was not competitive. It was Bo Nickel just like target range, or targeting, like target practice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the I did miss the most crucial part. I will say that. I was like, all right, Bo Nickel's gonna cruise his way through a great decision, and I went to go use the bathroom, and I got a message saying, oh, here, I gotta pull it up
Dude,
now.
I'm a pop in the text. I'm gonna edit it in. I'm gonna
Yeah, we
edit the
gotta.
text, bro, because.
Yep, yep. Let's see. No, you texted me, holy shit, and I said, what happened? I am shitting.
Yep. Yep.
Um, yeah, I went to go use the bathroom. I guess bad idea, but Nickel decided he was gonna put the berries and the porridge down, and
And boom.
uh, boom. Yeah, it was a really beautiful head kick. There wasn't much setup behind it. Like it wasn't like a fake, like a Leon Edwards where he faked a cross and then went for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
It was a really nice head kick. Bo Nickel, I did have a lot to say when he lost against RDR, but the way he came back, a lot more humble, a lot more quiet. Just put his chin down
Yeah.
or his head down, chin up,
Yeah, that was
and
a really great look for him, to be honest.
yeah, like more likable to be honest.
Yeah, and we
So
both got this pick correct.
yeah, what do you think's next for him though? I don't say a top 15 immediately. I want to say when I'm thinking about unranked middleweights,
Give him
maybe.
Sister Kayev. Give him Sister Kayev.
Oh man, he looks so bad in that fight against McConaughey. That was not a -1,000 favorite.
Dude, it's
That's not a
not.
-1,000 favorite.
No, it's just that he was being so nonchalant, bro. Like he wasn't taking that fight seriously, which was so annoying to watch. Because he could have knocked him out from the very first round, in my opinion. I know Sister Kayev is good, but I don't know what the hell he was doing, bro. He was just letting Eric McConaughey clinch him on the to the on the cage. But that's a whole other fight that we need to break down. But Sister Kayev versus Bo Nickel would be nice, even though Sister Kayev is on his second UFC fight.
I'd say I wouldn't say that. Like I see where you're coming from, but that's not a fight I would be like dying to make because, well, you're killing one prospect with another. If Caesar Kayev loses, you know, and if Bo Nickel loses, you're kind of just having two prospects fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say give Bo Nickel another easy fight. Um, don't give him don't give him a Tiba, uh, or don't feed him to a Tiba. I'd say probably give him an easy winnable fight like Mearshart. Who else? Who's another unranked middleweight? Because I don't want to say give this guy an absolute trash can, even though I just said Mearshart. Um, but give him someone and then give him the top 15 because he did look great in this fight, but he beat Rodolfo Vieira. So,
Yeah, that's very true.
but overall, great win for
Dude,
Bo
fuck it.
Nickel.
Give
He
him
looked a lot
Roman
better.
give him Roman Dolidze, bro. Give him straight to the top 15 already.
You think so?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I'd say man, the thing about that is, as much as I hate Roman Dolidze, he could pull some fluke off. Maybe, yeah, Roman Dolidze or Marvin Vettori. That's a good one.
Yeah, and because
No
Marvin Vittori
danger.
is fighting in December, so Mo
Who's he fighting?
Nico, he's fighting Bruno Ferreira.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they Bo Nico would only have to wait like 2 weeks.
And Bo Nichols didn't take much damage in
Mm-hmm.
the fight. So,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
sick. Moving on, Ivan, to the next fight, to the first fight of the main card. We had a banger, 16-second banger between Benil Dariush and BSD. Dude, I
RIP my
saw
stepdad.
RIP your stepdad. Dude, I saw Benil uh land that leg kick, low key tripped up BSD, and I'm like, oh fuck, Benil Dariush is gonna pull something, isn't he? And I got shut up like in 10 seconds.
Instantaneously. Yep.
Instantaneously, bro. They just started. He been BSD got a hold of Benil Dariush, just started uppercut, 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 and then he landed that freaking looping left and
Yep.
landed straight on Dariush's dome and
I will say,
put his lights out.
I do not agree with the people that are saying early stoppage. That was a good stoppage.
That was a
He was
dude.
face
That
down,
was
ass up.
not, dude. That was not an early stoppage, bro.
Yeah, people are saying early stoppage. I was reading under the post. That was not early whatsoever. He was face down, ass up. He
Hmm.
had his hands like to this, like all the way extended to the side. He was not going to be able to defend himself because even after he got dropped, he was there for what, 3 seconds before he got up. So you give BSD 3 seconds to jump and bah, bah, he's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a plug in. I'm
Or
a plug in the picture in here as well. But that was not an early stoppage. I don't care what anybody
no, that
says.
was that was a great finish by BSD. Um, and Benil, man, it's time to title aspirations over. Top five is over. Maybe top 10 is over. I don't know who he would fight, but
Yeah,
it's not a good look.
I feel like this is the retirement fight for Benil Dariush. I don't think he's gonna fight again, or maybe one more time against some older dude again as well. But we'll see. As for BSD though,
Who do you think he would fight next?
bro, the lightweight, they're everyone's all booked up. Uh, like Arsman Sarukian, bro, I can see them putting him against
I want
like
to
a.
see Fiziev or Gamrot.
I was thinking Gamrot. That's who I was thinking, but
Yeah, I heard you
Fiziev
say,
would.
but I was like, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think yeah, Gamrot or Fiziev would be cool. Those would be banger of a fights. Gamrot would definitely test him more in the grappling,
It would
and
be a competitive scramble fight,
mm-hmm,
you know. Um, I could see that being an Apex headliner.
for real,
Apex headliner. But yeah, like a Gamma or a Fiziev, because
dude.
what
Maybe
was Darius ranked? Like ninth?
he's ranked ninth, and
Yeah,
dude, I can even
so
see them booking him with Dan Hooker, because Dan Hooker's
if
fighting
if he loses or if he wins.
if he loses, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna lose to Arman Sarukian, bro.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
uh, Dan Hooker and BSD would be a banger of a fight too.
Yeah. It depends all on that when is that happening?
Next
Next week?
week, next Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends on next week. But I feel like a Fiziev or a Gamrot because if Dan Hooker is potentially one fight away from a title shot. So um
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna beat Arman Sarukian though.
hey, we'll see if we do a video for that. Um but excuse me. Um yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
I'd
realistically,
say a
right
Gamrot.
now, regardless of the results next week, I think a banger would be Matej Gamrot or Fiziev against BSD.
Yep. That's definitely his next two fights.
Eh,
It's Fiziev, I think his next would be it depends on how much BSD jumps up the rankings. If he does jump up to 9, um then it would make sense for the Gamrot fight because
Mm-hmm.
he would be. I pulled up the rankings right now. He would be one behind him,
Yeah. And then Mateus would be
and
fighting down, BSD would be fighting up. So it makes a lot of sense.
yeah, sick. BSD.
Perfect.
Dariush probably retirement, or maybe he fights someone outside the top 15.
Yep. All right. Moving on to the next fight. Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates.
Holy shit. That's it. Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude. That first round, Leon Edwards was pitter pattering with Carlos Prates for a little bit. Then shot a takedown not out of nowhere, but he shot a takedown. He got Carlos Prates to the ground pretty easily. And I was low key annoyed because Leon Edwards has been complaining that he's been getting wrestlers and he hasn't been given a shot against an actual striker. And now that he got an actual
And the
striker,
first thing he does.
and the first thing
Yep.
he does is shoot a takedown. And I'm like, bro, what is this guy doing? And the funniest part of that first round was, oh no, that wasn't in the
You
first
gotta put
round.
the face. You gotta put the image.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the image in as well.
No, that is the first round.
It
That's the
was the
first round.
first round, right? So Leon
Yep.
Edwards equipped it onto Carlos Prates like a backpack and was hitting him with some big pillow shots to the
Some
face.
stay busy shots.
Yep. And Carlos Prates was unamused, dude. That was so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all cracking up. And then bang, the second round.
That's it. Just bang. The way Edwards went out with he got dropped and started smiling. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's knocked out. And I think he was smiling because of shock because you realize once he starts gaining consciousness again, his smile immediately fades and he's
Yeah.
looking around. He's like, holy shit, what just happened? And yeah, I got this pick wrong. Edwards did not remember who the fuck he was, you know?
Yeah. I got this bit correct.
Or as Bo Nickel was saying, you mother effers, you mother freakers,
Yeah.
frickers. So,
Dude, I will say Carlos Prates looked amazing. His striking obviously really good. Dude, I can't believe he knocked him out with a straight jab.
that
I mean,
jab, bro.
dude, that jab was nasty, dude. It was
Yeah,
so well placed, so well timed. That's why, dude, Leon Edwards got folded.
yeah. He just fell back and was like, holy, you
Yeah,
know.
he instantly lost like the control in his legs as well. Like I'll put in some screenshots in so you guys can
Like
see.
he was walking back and he like jumped.
Yeah, it
He like
was.
his feet left the ground. I don't know what happened, but his feet he just fell back.
Yeah,
Um, but speaks to the power of Carlos Prates. With the jab, he just put Edwards out, who is not a chinny fighter whatsoever.
yeah. He's never been
Um,
knocked out before too.
yeah, so this just speaks volumes to the level of power from Carlos Prates because I mean he knocked out Neil, who had never been knocked out, if I remember
Mm-hmm.
correctly, and he's knocked out Edwards, who's never been knocked out. He's knocking out people who haven't been knocked out. The Leech, Ling Ji Liang.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, this guy's crazy.
So
He might. I don't know.
yeah. So what's next for Carlos Prates? Well, actually, first, what's
That
next for
was,
Leon Edwards?
dude. Edwards needs to fight.
Dude,
Like
put him
a
against Gabriel
Bonfim.
Bonfim. Dude, yes,
Yeah, a Bonfim. A
yes, a
Bonfim.
Bonfim, dude, a
Um,
Bonfim. Dude, why does his last name sound like a Pokemon?
Bounce Sweet.
But yeah, Leon
Um,
Edwards put him up against a Bonfim. That'd be a good fight.
a Bonfim, or maybe give him because Bonfim could do something to Edwards. Like he could knock him out. We just saw, Bonfim has some good striking.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you give him um a Rodriguez or a Mike Mallet,
Okay.
like a winnable fight, and
Mm-hmm.
that's you send him off as a retirement. You know,
Okay. Yep. I agree with that. How about
a
for
Bonfim,
Carlos
like we
Prates
said.
though?
Oh man, I do not think he gets a title shot immediately. Still, I don't think he gets a title shot, to be honest.
Well, with this win, he's gonna jump up to the top five, right?
Yeah, but we'll get more into the reason why with the next fight after this.
Mm-hmm.
But he beat Edwards, who is now he was on a 2-fight losing streak.
Now three.
Former champ, yes. Now it's a 3-fight losing streak. So it's like, you know, um, you beat a former champion, but on the decline of his career,
Mm-hmm.
uh, possibly one of the worst modern welterweight champions. But that's not to take away from Carlos Prates' win. He looked amazing. He looked like if he did that to a former champion, imagine what he could do to other people.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe if Bilal wins against Gary, you give him a fight against Bilal as a title eliminator
Mm-hmm.
between the two.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and they're fighting pretty close to each other too.
yep. So maybe Prates weighs in as the backup for that fight, tries to get it back on Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or you do Prates versus you could do I don't want to say Usman because he's gonna kill Usman, dude. Um, it's
Dude, yeah.
really awkward with
It
him.
it's just such a good division right now. And that top 10, everyone is really good right now. Um, and I was just looking at the rankings. I don't think it makes sense for Carlos Prates to go to the top 5 because Gary is at 6 and Gary beat Carlos Prates. So,
No, he's gonna jump him though. He's gonna jump him.
you think so?
Um, no, yeah, that he's definitely gonna jump him. He's gonna be in the top three, maybe potentially. Because but the thing is, you have we have to get to the next fight to talk about that. But Prates, I think he could fight the winner of Bilal and Gary. If
Mm-hmm.
or that's assuming that Gary doesn't get the title shot right away because you know.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I'd say a Bilal Gary, or if you want to give him another highlight knockout to,
Usman?
because Usman has been talking about getting a title shot. Fight Prates then. Fight Prates.
Uh, okay, yeah, I can see those two, especially if Bilal Muhammad wins this next fight. He's not gonna get an immediate title shot. He's gonna have to get another win on top of that Gary win, because he
Yeah.
just lost to JDM in a semi-dominant way, and we'll talk about this here soon. But we just saw what happened to JDM, so
Yeah.
I could see Bilal versus Carlos Prates after if Bilal beats Gary. So we'll see. But
Pick
let's complete this whole
welterweight scandal.
welterweight scandal with this next fight, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Dude, let's freaking
Holy
go,
shit.
bro! Holy shit, times two.
I'm just gonna say our cousin got killed, bro. Diego got killed. This is Diego getting killed right here.
Dude, so we went to go. I went to go fight the fights. I went to go watch the fights with my cousin with her cousin Bella Ivan.
Yep.
Dude, everyone was going for Sean Brady. I'm like, bro, Sean Brady is not gonna beat Michael Morales. No one believed me, bro. No one believed me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put $20 on Michael Morales right now on DraftKings, and I was the only one to put $20 on Michael Morales,
A
and
crisp 20 on Michael, by the way.
a crisp 20. And still no one believed me, and dude, as soon as I saw Sean Brady shoot for that takedown, or no, as soon as I saw Michael Morales' stance, which was
He was, yeah.
it was a really weird stance, but it was the stance to use against Sean Brady, and he was very low, his hips very back, and it's crazy how even with that stance he was still able to uh,
Generate so much power.
generate so much power, bro. Michael Morales is just huge for the welterweight division, and he talked about that in the post fight conference where he was saying that he made weight not easily, but it was a very successful weight cut. Even though he weight cut, I think it was like 30 something pounds throughout his whole fight camp, and he cut 14 pounds in that last stretch before weigh-ins, which is insane. And he did not look drained at all, to be honest. Even though he's
The thing
huge.
is, bro, he's cutting so much weight, but he looks he's able to do this because he's 25 years old. All right,
That is
let's
very true.
as soon as he gets into the latter half of his career, where he's like maybe 29 through 30 something, he's gonna have to move up a weight class because this guy's ginormous. This
Yeah,
is Alex at middleweight type of
dude.
things, you
Yes.
know? Um, I will speak on what you said. Him being low in a lowered stance, he was still bigger than Sean Brady. Like he was
Yeah,
at the level of Sean Brady's height.
dude, Sean Brady is not 5'10", bro. I'm saying that right now. Sean Brady is not 5'10".
Yeah. I don't know who's lying. One of these two is lying. Evelyn, my girlfriend said that she said one of these two is lying about their height, and I think it's Tom Brady. And
Yeah.
that was funny. But um, Michael Morales, huge guy for the welterweight division. Like I said, this guy's gonna have to move up divisions. Uh, like not right now, but in the later end when this weight
Mm-hmm.
cut starts becoming an issue.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be good in that division. But to speak about right now. Uh, he's an amazing striker. He's so long for the division, so it helps him with takedowns,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like defending takedowns,
Yeah.
because you saw someone like Israel wasn't able to get taken down when he was in his prime because
Mm-hmm.
of how long he was. And Sean Brady is no slouch. I want to say as much as props we're giving to Michael Morales, so much goes to Sean Brady because he deserved and earned a title shot.
Dude, I feel so
But
bad for
he
Sean
fought,
Brady. I feel so
yeah,
bad for
he
Sean
fought a
Brady.
killer, and that's massive respect to Sean Brady
Honestly.
for putting his career on the line like that because this sets him back a couple stacks back when he easily had a title shot.
Yeah.
So they need to do right by him and give him like a bigger paycheck. I don't know. They need to do something because he took a huge risk and gamble against Michael Morales.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what are your thoughts?
But
Who do you
yeah,
think he should
like,
fight? What else?
so yeah, before that, real quick, as soon as I saw that stance from Michael Morales and I saw Sean Brady try to shoot for a takedown and he was definitely not successful, I know it was over, dude. I told the rest of the guys, I'm like, it's over. Michael Morales won. The TKO is coming soon, and we saw that like 40 seconds later. Uh, he's just too powerful, man. Like we talked about him being in that stance, generating so much power was crazy. Um, Talking about matchups, I can see Michael Morales getting a title shot, but saying Islam versus Michael Morales is kind of weird because
I watched videos about this as well,
uh
and
huh.
like all through last night,
Okay,
and that doesn't sound like a real thing, but
that does not
it
sound like
seems
a
like
real thing,
no, it seems like a real thing now.
but
Um,
but it is.
he deserves it. He earned it.
Yeah, Marco was saying that it'd be a banger of a fight, him, Michael Morales, and Carlos Prates. But
No,
I agree
no,
it would
no.
be a banger fight, but that's not the fight that's gonna be
Oh, yeah,
next.
yeah, it's a sick fight, but that's not what you should make.
Yeah, just because Michael Morales beat the number two contender this way,
Sorry, number one contender.
is he
Because
number
come on,
one? Oh,
no, he's the number two, but he's the number. He should have gotten the title shot
yeah, because
if it wasn't for his
Yep,
JDM.
Bela Mohammed just lost. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
He just fought.
Yeah.
He just defeated
Yeah.
the
No.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know what I mean, but.
Yeah.
I think this is a Michael Morales potential title shot unless he gets jumped over by Shavkat Rakhmonov um,
Or Prates.
or Prates. But it's more likely Shavkat to jump him than Carlos Prates, but we'll see. Uh, but yeah, I can just see Michael Morales title shot right now.
Yeah, I agree to that. I mean, the reasons I think he gets the win over, or the title shot over someone like Prates. Let's ignore Shafkat at the moment.
Okay.
Um, because we're gonna talk about him here in a second. But I think he gets the title shot because he beat someone on a win streak. He beat someone that bullied Leon Edwards,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's not forget about that. And he beat him in the first round, no damage, no issues,
Yeah.
right? Because Prates beat a a former champ, yes, on the downward spiral, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, beating number two versus number four, and being number eight versus number nine. You know,
Yeah. I agree with you. I think this fight or this win is has a higher stock than being Leon Edwards, even though both of these fighters are really good, or both Prates and Morales are really good. And I know, and I agree, both they both deserve a title shot, but I think Michael Morales deserves it more. 19 and
Yeah,
0,
I
bro. Come
think
on.
yeah, 19-0. He's beat everyone he's been put in front of. And I don't know. I feel like he's. I know Protest keeps saying that he's entertaining and more entertaining, but I don't agree with that. But we talked about Michael Morales. Let's talk about Sean Brady here for a second. Like I said, huge respect taking this fight when he didn't have to, and I could see a maybe a Buckley or a Buckley or Covington. Do Covington versus Brady.
That'd be that'd be funny, but um, dude, I wouldn't mind them giving Sean Brady the loser of Belal and Machado Gary. To be honest,
Oh, that's a good one. Because if yeah, I didn't think about that. It's a good one.
like
Yeah.
if yeah, if Belal beats Gary, Gary versus Sean Brady would be good. Uh, and the other way around, if Belal loses and he fights Sean Brady, the rematch, Sean Brady could potentially get his win back or his loss back. So that's a potential one that I could see happening. Or like you said, like a Joaquin Buckley, um, or maybe even a Kobe Covington. He hasn't fought in what, over a year.
Yes.
I think
Over here.
his last time he fought was in Tampa against Buckley, I believe.
Buckley. Yep. 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 Yep.
Um,
Tampa, Florida.
yeah, so I can see any of those two matchups happening for Sean Brady.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael Morales title shot. Brady. Huge respect to the guy. Um. Yeah.
Sick. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening. Valentina Shevchenko versus Sang Weili. I mean, dude, this was a total domination show from Valentina Shevchenko. Her size was a really big factor in this. Not to take away from Valentina Shevchenko's skill, but Zhang Weili could not do anything. She had no answer for being taken down. She had nothing. She couldn't get close to Valentina, and as soon as she did, boom, she would get
Clinch takedown.
clinch
Clinch
takedown.
strip.
Yup. And I knew, dude. As soon as I saw that Wei Li would get close up to Valentina Shevchenko, and as soon as I saw that clinch, once that
I mean, it was
takedown
over.
happened, I
It
knew
was only a matter of time.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew the fight was gonna stay there for the rest of the round, and it was a really boring fight. Really dominant performance from Valentina Shevchenko. That's all I'm gonna say about this fight.
Yeah. Wei Lee, amazing fighter. I did say she was gonna win. I was hyping her up. Uh,
I
but
got this pick correct as well.
yeah. So when you have, uh, you know, it is. I want to talk about this. Valentina Shevchenko's recent career. She stunk it up against Grasso. She had that, grappling heavy approach,
Mm-hmm.
even though there was some striking, obviously, but right.
Mm-hmm.
She had fight with Fiora, which I do believe she did knock her down at some point, but it was still really grappling heavy. And against Wei Lee, another grappling heavy fight. Um, that's not her fault. That is the way she's supposed to win, especially if you have someone that's smaller than you, because they're like an inch apart, but Shevchenko looked like she was just double the size of her.
Yeah.
Um, and Wei Lee could not fight on the outside because, well, Shevchenko has the advantage in reach and all that. So she would have to crash inside, but she did get clipped whenever she would come inside, or
Mm-hmm.
she would get taken down. So it was just a smart game plan by Shevchenko, as much as boring as the fight was. Uh, Next fight to do, Shevchenko versus
Dude,
what's her name? Blanchfield?
bro, I'd probably give it to Natalia Silva, to be honest.
Oh, I forgot about her. Yeah, Natalia Silva.
Uh, Natalia Silva is really good at controlling the range. She has really good striking. She'll move in, move out. Um,
Stationary.
she won't stay
She's always
stationary.
moving.
She's always moving.
Very
Does it
frustrating opponent, that's for
very
sure.
frustrating opponent, and I can see them giving uh, Natalia Silva a title shot because
Oh, she
yes,
was in the crowd, huh?
Was she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw her in the crowd.
Oh, okay. But I can see where you're coming from. Giving Aaron Blanchfield the title shot. But come on, bro. She beat Tracy Cortez. Tracy Cortez is good. Don't get me wrong. Tracy Cortez is good. Again, don't get me wrong. But Natalia Silva just beat Alexa Grasso pretty dominantly, and Alexa Grasso gave Valentina Shevchenko trouble. Except in that
Yeah, so
that third fight where you said the crippling heavy approach from Shevchenko.
yeah.
So I feel like Natalia Silva deserves it a little bit more. So we'll see what happens with Aaron Blanchfield. But who would you match up against Valentina Shevchenko?
Um, like I said, Aaron Blanchfield or yeah, I completely forgot about Natalia Silva. So yeah, Aaron Blanchfield and Natalia Silva. I would say probably what is it, Sylvia or Silva?
Silva. Silva.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, Natalia Silva. You give her the title shot because she did beat a former champ, right? She beat Grasso.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like I said, frustrating. It was the same night this Shevchenko fight happened, so that could have. I think that's the only thing that set the that fight back.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, she beat a former champion, someone that Shevchenko lost to, and then had two competitive-ish fights with afterwards. So you do Shevchenko versus Silva. You have Blanchfield just wait in the meantime, or maybe she fights Fiora to get the title eliminator, depending on who wins in that
Yeah,
fight.
that's what I was gonna say. Would it be
Yep,
too risky for Blanchfield to take that Manor Fiora fight? Because um,
she did lose to her.
yeah, and it would make sense for those two to fight. Because one, Blanchfield is fighting up. I know Manon Fiora just beat Jasmine Jasudavicius, so she would be fighting down. But if she were to beat Erin Blanchfield, she would probably get another title shot. Or if Erin Blanchfield wins that fight, then she gets a really good, solid title shot as well.
Like a reason, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but what
Um,
about for Wei Lee, bro? She said she wanted to take a break, but what do you think? Should she stay at flyweight? Should she go back down to
no,
strawweight or?
she needs to go back down to strawweight. It's clear. Shevchenko isn't a huge flyweight.
Mm-hmm.
She's because you have someone like Fiora. We saw her. Um, she's huge, massive,
Mm-hmm.
and if Shevchenko's able to do that to her, you could just imagine what everyone else in the division is going to do to Wei Lee.
Yeah.
Um, so I think she goes back to. It's because if she goes back down to beat Mackenzie Dern, she's gonna beat her.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. Um, because Wei Lee is just a an amazing fighter. If she goes back down to that division, she's just gonna bully everyone.
Yeah.
And she didn't look like she gained that much size for this fight. She looked relatively the same.
Yeah, and she
Um,
looked tiny, bro. She looked tiny
yeah.
up against Shevchenko.
So you just send her back to, I think you send her back down in the
Mm-hmm.
weight class, and you have her. Well, you have her fight Dern. You give her an immediate title shot because that's still her belt.
Mm-hmm.
Because who else would you give a title shot at strawweight right now?
No one.
I'm trying to think and I can't think of anyone. Here,
Well,
let me
Tatiana
pull.
Suarez is coming off, or she just beat
Lost to Wei Lee. She lost to Wei Lee.
no, but who I thought Tatiana Suarez just fought,
I might
bro.
be drawing
Who
a
did she just
extreme
beat?
casual moment right
Oh, she
now.
just beat Amanda Lemos.
Come on.
That yeah. So Tatiana Suarez out of the title picture right now. She probably needs another dominant win.
You know
Uh,
what? You know what? Give Tatiana Suarez versus Mackenzie Dern while Wei Lee takes her break, and then you have Wei Lee fight the winner. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, cause
Because
who else,
Suarez has
dude?
only lost to the champion.
Yeah, like who else, bro?
You know?
We're not gonna give
Come
it
on.
to Amanda Lemos. We're not gonna give it to Lupi Godinez.
Young Janan, Lupi. No, not Lucindo. Not
Yeah,
Lucindo.
yep.
You know. So you're not gonna give that
Oh,
to
Tabitha
anyone.
Ricci.
Nah, I feel like Richie needs one more win to at least be in the top five. You
Oh
know.
yeah, she just beat Amanda Ribas, but she did lose to Yang Jianan. So you're right. Never mind.
So you do, well, yeah, you do I completely forgot about her, but you do Suarez versus
Dern.
uh Dern, and you let Wei Lee rest up, get ready for that fight against the winner,
Mm-hmm.
and then, oh yeah,
It'd be Dern versus Wei Lee. I think Dern beats Suarez.
yeah.
Sick. All right. Well, let's move on. Oh shit. Sweet. So let's move on to the main event of the evening. History was made. JDM versus Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev becoming the eighth. Is it the eighth or the seventh double champ?
I think it was 11th actually. I don't. I swear I saw. Oh no, you know what? It was 11th, second. Oh, uh, because this wasn't simultaneous.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like the
yeah, yeah,
11th two-time. Yeah, so the 11th
yeah, 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 yeah.
weight division champion, not double champion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
But technically he's a double champ.
listen, I like Islam Makhachev. He's a really good guy. He's a funny guy. I love his personality. Um, he has a lot of finishes in his career. I think 8 out of the last 10 have been finishes. I don't want to take away nothing from him because the dominance he displayed last night was out of this world. He made JDM look like I don't even know how to describe it, but
He made him look like a rookie.
he made him look like a rookie. Um, and this is not Islam's fault. This is, in my opinion,
Just
JDM's
game
fault.
planning.
Yeah, Islam had a good game plan. JDM, it's his fault he couldn't defend takedowns. It's his fault he couldn't get up. Um, it's his fault that he got his lead leg chewed up by those calf kicks from Islam, which were genius. Um, but it was such a boring
Those
fight,
calf
bro.
kicks, man. Those calf kicks. I'm telling you.
It
It was a boring fight,
was a
but
boring
dominant.
ass fight.
You know what I will say about it though? It for me it wasn't as boring as the co-main event because at least he was trying to look for submissions.
Okay,
At least he was trying to throw with stuff.
that I will give to JDM. He did an amazing job defending the submission attempts,
Yep,
but
but not the
but
takedown
but
attempts.
not the takedown attempts, bro. Like it is what it is, but in my opinion, I still think this was a really stinky fight. Both of
No,
the
it was a boring fight.
co-main and main event fights were really boring, and I kind of want to say
After
one of the most
a great main card.
after a great main card, and I want to say it's probably one of it is the most boring title fight of the year.
I
Even
would
though
still say Drakus versus Hamza.
it was the same level, bro. The exact same thing happened where JDM and Drake DDP both got completely babied. But like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Islam because he deserved it. He went up a weight class. People were doubting him. They said he was going to be small, but he looked huge. At first,
Yeah, I will speak about that.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
because we did message each other. He
Yup.
didn't look that big. Um, but as soon as he started like actually paying attention, his biceps were
Huge.
like were pretty long, and yeah, they were huge. His back, which is like the main thing, he's like his heavy physique thing,
Mm-hmm.
and his traps and shoulders. So he has, it's not like he was gonna have a huge chest and all this. He trains in functionality and not for aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't gonna look massive, but he was massive. He's strong. It's you know,
Dude, when I realized
uh,
the moment I realized he wasn't small and that he was huge was when he just had JDM on the ground. JDM didn't look big at all. He looked. I don't know if it was because he was keep getting folded on the ground, and Islam was just smudging him. But Islam looked big on the ground, and I think he also looked big because JDM wasn't able to get out of any position. Islam was just one step ahead in every position, and it was a boring fight. I can't get over that. It was a boring fight, but it is what it is. Good job, Islam.
yeah. Um, for Islam, I think you give him. Oh, what's his name? You fight him. You have a fight with him and Morales. or Gary potentially.
Dude, but what do we do with JDM now?
Shafkat. That's what I was saying. We're gonna shave Shafkat. We're gonna save Shafkat. You give him Shafkat.
Orale, okay.
That's the whole entire time I was like, we're gonna save Shafkat because you know you do
JDM versus
JDM
Shavkat. Yes, yes, dude. I didn't think
because
about that.
I mean Shafkat's yeah he beat Gary, but a year of inactivity, you've gotten leapfrogged up multiple times already.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to make a statement performance that's gonna like remind people like, hey, I'm the number one contender.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think you could. I see the argument for Shavkat versus Islam,
Mm-hmm.
but I still think you do JDM versus Shavkat.
I think that should be.
Depending on how long JDM is gonna be out.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that long.
Because he did get his leg chewed up.
Bro, he
Maybe
took no
potentially
damage,
caused
bro.
the injury. No, but no, I know, but I mean like the injury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I feel like he had some sort of injury with his leg after all those leg kicks, and you saw in certain points when he was standing up,
Mm-hmm.
he would switch positions after one kick. So or stances, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, probably a Shavkat. Yeah, Shavkat. That's what I'd say for JDM and
And
Islam, maybe Gary or Morales.
depending on what happens this weekend, right?
Yes, all
Yeah, cause,
depending on if
cause,
Bilal wins. If
yeah.
Bilal wins, you can't give him a title shot.
Wait, is that fight gonna be? I assume it's a five. It has to be a 5 round fight, right?
Let's pull it up. It's a
It's a
co-main.
co-main.
Let me. It's a co-main and it's like a title eliminator. It should be,
It should
or
be.
title eliminator-ish. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
UFC. Sorry, you can versus Hooker. That is. Oh, I can't see it. I'm trying to check ESPN. It should be a 5 round fight.
Yeah, but if Ian Machado Gary goes out there and destroys Bilal Muhammad very dominantly, I can see them giving Machado Gary the title shot over Morales. But
Nope, it is a 3 round fight. It's been scheduled for 3 rounds.
oh jeez, oh it's whatever. But it should be a 5 round fight, to be honest.
Yeah. We will, if we do that video, we will talk about our predictions. Early prediction right now says probably Gary. Um,
I'm gonna go with Bilal early prediction. Anyway, we're
and
getting
so
off
you
track
can,
already. We're getting off track already.
yeah.
Any final takes, Ivan, from the card?
Boring but dominant decision by Islam. Everything and boring but dominant decision by Valentina. Everything else was the rest of the card was badass.
Yeah, it
Six
was really
fights, six
fun.
finishes.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of new narratives for the welterweight division, and just how good is Dustin Poirier? That's all I'm gonna
That
say.
is very true. Well, all right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video.
That cutter.
Yes, sir. So stay tuned in for that.
All right, deuces, guys.
Adios.